Hello everyone, this is Nessa Lady These Unique Creations. Hey, from the title you see I'm going to speak about a relationships. Let me tell y'all something. Have you ever had a first crush and all you did was daydream about you and that crush? And all you did was think about all the things that you and that crush could do? Whatever it was, hanging out, just wishing that person would pay you some type of attention, wanting that person to give you some type of time to acknowledge that you exist. Woo! Trust me, those crushes are the worst. And when you look back at them, young people be looking a hot mess. I knew from experience, I was boy crazy. We all had these type of relationships in our mind that we had crushes on people. I had a crush on 2 people growing up. But what happened is, as you grow up, you learn about relationships. That's why it's so important when women and men in front of your children to be very, very, very careful what you say, how you act, what you take, how you treat it. The important key factor is kids pick up and they learn that language. Sometimes, a lot of times, people are not in healthy situations where they growing up and they see healthy relationships. Growing up, I didn't see a lot of healthy relationships. I just saw struggle relationships, toxic relationships, and those are the type of relationships that I tend to say I don't want part of. That's either with friends. I don't want to be with my friends. We got to curse each other out. We got to tell each other off. We got to set it off on each other. We got to fight with each other. I don't want that type of friendship. I don't want a relationship where I am always being broken down and never uplifted. I don't want to be with somebody that I'm so far in advance that, it's like I'm teaching them. I'm helping them to learn to deal with me. I don't want that. I don't want to deal with that stuff anymore. I'm at the point now that even in marriage, at times I feel I have to teach to deal with me this way. I have to learn to teach myself that I'm dealing with another person. And sometimes people don't understand that can become a little challenging. But the purpose of understanding relationships is that you got to be able to put the energy, you got to put the time, you got to put the effort in. You got to be able to want to do it. A lot of times people don't understand that people come to you with baggage, people come to you with issues, people come to you with trauma from fucking being a kid. And you're sitting here like, what did I do? Where I went wrong? And I'm speaking on a lot of different type of relationships, so I hope you catch on as I'm going. I look at the young lady right now, Chrisean Rock. Everybody's down to her. Oh, she's a fool. She's stupid. Well, you growing up and, like she said, that was her first piece of love and her crush or whatever it was. She crushed and she loved him. Sometimes people love hard. Everybody tell you, oh, I never would. I ain't never, I ain't doing that. Half the time they ask, I've been through that journey. That's why they're able to say that. We can't dictate what is going to happen during the relationship. Sometimes we might be the strongest person, and the person we get with can bring us, break us, mend us, change us to be like, damn, how I get here? So I'm going to say for her, I see she was in a toxic, out of 12 kids, that's a toxic relationship some way. Shit, you ain't getting all the love you thought you could get. And then, you're going from here to here. But my purpose to say this is with her. A lot of people dictating and dogging her and talking about her. Let me tell you something. That girl just had a brand new baby. Whether she kept the third or the fourth one, she got a brand new baby. And she loves her baby. And she loves her baby father. Whether he's toxic, they're toxic together. Whether they fight, they argue. Every woman, every female wants their newborn baby to be part of their father. Whether it's the grandmother, whether it's the auntie, the uncle. No, I'm speaking about the father. That is an important relationship that a lot of people lack. A lot of people don't have. A lot of people never will have. A lot of people never did have. So for her to want that, she had her father knowing him. I don't know their extent of how much he was in their home because it's so much stuff being said. But all I can say is, let her be. What I love so much about her is she's real. I've seen those relationships before. I've seen that toxic before. People, we can say what we won't accept because we at some point have accepted it. We all played a fool for a fool. Trust me, everybody have got a taste of being a fool. Whether you was a long-time fool or whether you was a part-time fool, everybody played a part in that fool. That's part of life experience. And this is where I try to tell people, sometimes I can't step in between certain things in a relationship when it comes to my kids, because I have to let them experience certain things. At their age, I was not told to do certain things. No one stepped in to tell me, you better do this, you better do that. So I can't give them that ticket to say, here, do this, do that. I can give them advice. And if you got good people in your space, talk to you, counsel you, mentor you, go for it. Keep them. Everybody's not blessed with that. And, you know, I see she has a strong family, whether it's 15 of them or not. And that's with the parents. Whether the mom cut the umbilical cord or not, she still has her parents. And at some given point, I always tell people, when you don't have something, you will miss it. And she does have a baby daddy. And she missed the moment that somewhere in her mind, it's okay. So whether we